Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at a tool that, well, it really acts like the nervous system for modern applications.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about Amazon's simple notification service,
Mm-hmm.
SNS. It's this really powerful way to handle communication, notifications, basically simplifying pretty complex setups.
Absolutely. And, for builders out there, understanding SNS is, I'd say, pretty foundational if you want well-informed systems.
Well-informed, I like that.
Yeah. At its heart, it's a fully managed publish, subscribe messaging service. PubSub, you'll hear that a lot.
Right, PubSub.
It just helps applications, systems, even people talk to each other smoothly. And it works for both, application A2A and application person A2P.
Yeah.
Think microservices chatting versus getting an SMS alert.
Okay, A2A and A2P, got it. So let's unpack that a bit. You called it a silent workhorse earlier. What's the biggest advantage you see, especially for someone building today?
Oh, easily the decoupling it provides. That's the killer feature, really.
See?
Yeah, imagine like an online store. Order comes in. Lots needs to happen, right? Inventory, payment, shipping.
Lots of moving parts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Without something like SNS, those parts might be directly linked. If one breaks, maybe the whole chain does.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I can see that.
But with SNS, the order service just shouts, "Hey, new order," into an SNS topic.
Okay.
And then inventory, payment, shipping, they all listen to that topic and react independently. They're not waiting on each other. It makes the whole thing way more robust, adaptable, and easier to scale up later. It's like a central dispatcher.
That makes a lot of sense. That separation sounds key for, well, not having everything fall over at once.
Precisely.
Resilience.
So these SNS topics you mentioned, they're the core of this PubSub thing, the hubs.
Exactly. They're the logical channels. You publish a message to a topic, and SNS handles fanning it out to all the subscribers listening to that topic.
Gotcha. But you hinted they're not all the same.
Right. This is where it gets interesting. You basically choose your delivery style. Most common are standard topics.
Standard? Okay. These guys are built for speed, high throughput, millions of messages. They offer at least once delivery, meaning the message will get there, but very rarely you might see a duplicate.
Okay, so duplicates are possible, but maybe not common.
Yeah, usually fine for things like, say, general alerts, maybe broadcasting updates where an occasional repeat isn't catastrophic.
And the alternative? For when you absolutely cannot have duplicates or things out of order.
Then you need FIFO topics. First in, first out?
FIFO, like queues.
Exactly like queues in principle. They guarantee strict message ordering. Messages arrive in the sequence they were sent. And crucially, exactly once. Delivery. No duplicates.
Perfect for Schiller.
Think financial transactions.
Yeah.
Order processing steps. Anything where the sequence is vital and processing twice would be, well, bad.
Very bad. Okay, so standard for speed and volume, FIFO for strict order, and no duplicates. Clear distinction. And SNS isn't just flexible in how it guarantees delivery, but also where it delivers, right?
Right.
The protocols.
Oh, yeah, it's incredibly versatile there. You can send messages to web servers using HTTP or HTTPS endpoints.
Okay.
Send emails, SMS texts, push messages into SQS queues for later processing.
SQS, yeah, common pairing.
Definitely. You can trigger Lambda functions directly.
Serverless, nice.
And handle mobile push notifications too. iOS, Android, the works. It really does act like a universal adapter for notifications.
Wow, that's quite a list.
Yeah.
But what if, say, my Lambda function only cares about certain types of orders, not all of them? Does it get flooded?
Great question.
Yeah.
And no, that's where message filtering comes in. It's very clever.
Okay.
The publisher can add attributes, metadata to the message, like order type.premium or region.eu. Then the subscriber, like your Lambda function, sets a filter policy. It basically says, I only want messages where order type is premium.
So it only gets the relevant stuff.
Exactly. It cuts down noise, saves processing time, and actually saves money because you're not handling or paying for deliveries you don't need. Super efficient.
That's really smart. Okay, so for listeners thinking about using SNS, what are the key things they should keep front of mind?
Right. Practical points. First, security, always. Use IAM policies to control who can publish or subscribe, and encrypt messages with AWS KMS.
Good baseline. What else?
Monitoring. Use CloudWatch. Keep an eye on delivery rates, failures, things like that. Set up alarms so you know if something's wrong.
Makes sense. Proactive monitoring.
And finally, cost. SNS is generally cost-effective, but be aware it charges per published request and per delivery. So using that filtering we talked about, that directly helps manage costs.
Right, filter efficiently. And I guess just being aware of those potential trade-offs, like the small chance of duplicates with standard or the lower throughput with FIFO.
Absolutely. It comes back to understanding your application's specific needs. Do you need ironclad ordering? Go FIFO. Need massive scale and can tolerate a rare duplicate? Standard's probably your friend. Pick the right tool.
So wrapping things up, SNS seems like a really essential, flexible service for any kind of event-driven or decoupled architecture in the cloud. A real communication backbone.
Couldn't have said it better.
If you're new to it, maybe just spin up a standard topic, try sending a message to your email or simple Lambda. It's quite easy to get started.
Yeah, definitely do that. And maybe leave you with this thought. Think about how this kind of scalable, flexible messaging changes how we build things, how it makes systems more resilient, more responsive. So the question really is, how could you use something like SNS to take a complex notification mess in one of your projects and, well, make it simpler, more elegant, turn that chaos into calm?